Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, we are going to be discussing the Ninjago Crystalized finale and how it might relate to the 2023 series, what the Ninjago community is saying about the finale right now, some of the common opinions that I've seen throughout my comment section. I just want to spend today's video talking about all kinds of stuff surrounding the finale of Crystalized and the entirety of Ninjago Crystalized as an entity, as a season. This video will be very casual, not really going to be editing too much of anything from today's video, might get a little bit rambly here and there, but that's okay. I just have a lot on my mind and a lot that I want to talk about surrounding the Crystalized finale, and again, just what it means for Ninjago overall. For a couple of quick announcements before we start here, I have at this point reviewed every single episode of Ninjago Crystalized on this channel. In fact, I just uploaded my review for Roots, the season finale, not too long ago, so be sure to check that out along with some of the other episode reviews. If you would like to hear my thoughts on any specific episode, including the finale, the playlist is on the channel. I have reviewed every single one, all 30 of them. And also, before we get any further into the video, this video will very obviously contain spoilers for the Ninjago Crystalized finale and the entirety of the season. If you haven't seen it just yet, check it out. The episodes are out there circling the web. I watched them on Australian Netflix, just used my VPN, hopped over to Australia and watched it on their Netflix. Otherwise, people have been putting them up on YouTube, so once again, like I said, they are around the community. Just ask around, check them out if you want, look them up on YouTube, do all that fun stuff. Again, the official US release date is October 10th for those that don't know. But yeah, I think that's all the announcements that I got to go over before we start the video. In terms of this video, like I said, I just want to give my thoughts on the Crystalized finale. I've seen a lot of mixed reception from the Ninjago community surrounding the finale. Some people say that it's a little bit too clean and cookie cutter, while others think that it's a little bit too cluttered. Others think that it's awesome. In terms of myself, what I personally think about it, I really enjoyed the finale. I thought the finale was all right. I really liked the Roots episode. I gave it a 10 out of 10 perfect score on my review, if you guys haven't seen that. But in terms of the finale, I will admit it's not really structured in the best way. That's in no fault of the actual episode itself, hence why I got a 10, but it's more of a season problem, I'd say. The Ninjago Crystalized season was kind of all over the place in terms of what it was trying to release, what it was trying to show, and the story that it was trying to tell. I can understand why people are saying that the finale felt a little bit too clean. Nobody dies, there's not really any consequences here. The Overlord gets destroyed again, Harumi joins the good side, everybody lives, like I said, all of the ninja live. They may or may not have their powers though, that's debatable, we'll talk about that later on. Also, Garmadon's alive, Wu's alive, Pixel's alive, everybody's alive, Nia's getting her powers back, so yeah, seems like everybody walked away from this pretty okay, right? And I will say, that is something that Ninjago Crystalized struggled with, in my opinion as well, consequences, and making them matter. There are hardly any consequences to be found throughout this season. Nia comes back within the first few episodes, and gradually gets her powers back as the season goes on, and that bleeds into the finale as well, and that is a big piece of criticism that I can't accept towards the Crystalized finale. The consequences are nowhere to be found. Like I said, it's a very clean ending. Also, really quick, there's a lot of loose ends as well. I'm going to be doing a video about this a little bit later, possibly this week or next week. There's a lot of loose ends. Yeah, the Crystal Council, half of them, we have no idea where they are. Also, the whole thing with Lloyd's Oni form, I do think needs to be addressed as well. Yeah, Lloyd's Oni form doesn't really do a whole lot, does it? It was kind of advertised as this thing that would stop the Overlord, but ultimately the ninja just stop the Overlord with the golden weapons, and Lloyd kind of commands the golden dragon summoned by the ninja's powers or the weapons or whatever. It's very odd, very strange. I wasn't really a huge fan of how that went together in terms of a seasonal structure thing. Lloyd's Oni form honestly didn't really need to even be in the season at all. The Oni form is really cool though. Lloyd gets 4 arms, he just goes absolutely berserk. I kind of wonder if this Oni form will play into what Ninjago 2023 will be about. We know that that new series is still going to be in continuity with this old one, and since none of the main characters died in Crystalized, I'm thinking maybe they're going to maybe focus on that for 2023. Could be wrong though, we're just going to have to wait and see. But overall, yeah, the Oni form I thought was fine. The dragon forms I think are really cool. I will say the dragon forms have been getting a lot of love from the community, and I think that's awesome. The dragon forms are amazing in my opinion. I love how the ninja fly around and fight the villains in their dragon forms. I think that's awesome. And combined with the golden weapons, it creates all kinds of really cool stuff there. I will say as well, the Overlord also got a little bit of a reveal for the finale. The Overlord was the one responsible for the Devourer that bit Garmadon and turned him evil. That was kind of a plot twist. I'm going to be doing a video on that later on as well. Interesting stuff there. Loved seeing how these two characters, their fates have always been intertwined. I liked that quite a bit. Also, Harumi, kind of jumping all over the place here, but Harumi, I thought was treated really well. She didn't die. She ended up kind of redeeming herself in a way, joining the good guys, which I think is awesome. I have no doubt that some members of the Ninjago community are absolutely absolutely losing their minds right now over Harumi being turned good, but it happened, so deal with it. And also, I gotta mention, the happy ending is also something that people are kind of mixed on. The happy ending is kind of cliche, I will admit, but it's Ninjago. Like I said, I think consequences should have been had. There definitely should have been some deaths here and there. But overall, it was a sweet finale. I don't really have any big issues with the ending of Ninjago Crystalized. I thought that it was fine overall, in terms of course, being a happy ending. Kai and Skylar get together. There's a lot of stuff going on with the ninja and their families and all that good stuff. The monastery is starting to get rebuilt again. Again, I just think it's a good happy ending. Nothing wrong with it being happy. I'm trying to think of what else people have been talking about regarding the Ninjago Crystalized finale. We talked about the dragon forms, the Oni form, Harumi. I think overall the finale did a great job at ending the Crystalized season. In terms of an entire season though, yeah, Crystalized is kind of all over the place. A lot of people have been saying that it felt kind of rushed, especially towards the end, which is kind of surreal to think about. How is the season rushed if it has 30 episodes? I will admit some parts did feel rushed, which is kind of concerning. Just because the season has a long episode count doesn't mean that it's not rushed. I would not have said no to a couple of other episodes out there, maybe exploring Lloyd's Oni form even more, or maybe having him actually use it in the finale against the Overlord for an extended period of time. Long story short, I can see why people are calling it rushed. I do agree with some of the criticisms pointed towards the finale, but again, that has nothing to do with a specific episode. It has everything to do with the structure of the season and how it's actually being written here. And that's not to knock on the Ninjago writers. Overall, I thought Crystalized was a fantastic season, just with a couple of problems here and there, and that's totally understandable. Even my favorite Ninjago season, Tournament of Elements, has some glaring problems that I can't overlook. No Ninjago season is perfect in my opinion. But yeah, I think I've gone over everything that I want to talk about, just my mental checklist of what I wanted to cover here. I will be doing videos in the future talking about, again, various things like the loose ends, the Devourer stuff, the Oni form possibly being used in the future, Harumi, all that kind of stuff. I have a whole list of videos that I want to make. Once again, we do have 2023 to look forward to, so maybe if Ninjago Crystalized wasn't your cup of tea, maybe the 2023 series will be more your speed. And in case you guys are wondering where I would rank Crystalized among the other seasons, because I can finally do that now that the season is over, I will be doing an updated ranking the seasons video at some point here soon. Again, probably next week or the week after, so look forward to that. I'm not really sure where I would put Crystalized right now though. I need a little bit more time to think about it and collect my thoughts overall. And like I said, this video was just me trying to dump all my thoughts out there, talk about everything that's on my mind right now after watching the finale. I literally just got done watching it maybe like a half hour ago as of the time of recording. So yeah, there's that. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Like I said, lots of new videos are coming your way. Even though Ninjago Crystalized is over, this channel is far from it. We are not slowing down. We are continuing putting out videos for you guys. We have a lot to talk about after Crystalized has wrapped up, and I'm looking forward to seeing what Ninjago brings us in the future. Leave all your thoughts down below, guys, regarding Crystalized and its finale. What did you like about it? What did you not like about it? What did you think of the entirety of Ninjago Crystalized overall? And are you looking forward to the 2023 stuff? And also, really quick, feel free to check out my episode reviews once again, just in case you guys want to hear my thoughts on any specific episode. All 30 of them are up on the channel right now for you guys to watch at your viewing pleasure. With that being said, guys, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I will talk to you guys again really soon. Peace.